What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Crystal and this is Crystal's Copia, where we live a life of abundance. And today we are tackling the master bath in our declutter series. If you want to see how I organize, purge, and reset our master bath, then just keep watching. Also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It lets me know the type of content that you like. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a video with me again. That being said, let's go to the bathroom. No pun intended. Okay, so my first piece of advice when you go through your master bath is, like every area of the home, you've heard me say it before, is we're gonna go through and we're gonna see what's not working, what's functioning well, and what's not. So a good way to tell that something isn't functioning well is if it's always messy and it's always overwhelming whenever you have to come into contact with those items. If it's hard to keep it clean, that means it's not functioning. So for me, this area was my skincare products, some of the drawer systems that I had in my vanity area where I keep hair products, skincare products. Basically, I had too much products in too small of a space with no organization. So that was what wasn't working for me. You're gonna see me take everything out. That's my next step. So step 2, after you evaluate what's not working, is you're gonna take everything out of the space to sort, purge, declutter, all the good things, clean it. The reason why you wanna do this is because sometimes we put things in a spot and then we realize that there's just not enough room for the amount of items that we have. So this is a great way for you to say, okay, I have a ton of this, so I need to put this in a different area in that room that can accommodate this space. Or maybe I need to pare down what I'm using and put that in a different storage area and then just bring it out as I need it, which is what I did. So after step 2, after you've decided what you're going to keep, throw away, rehome, whatever it is, after you've gone through each item, the space should be nice and clear, and this is a perfect time for you to clean it. So go through, give it a wipe down. It'll make the space feel more fresh, and it will just give you that warm and fuzzies that it's all clean and sparkly. Step 3 is to go ahead and clean the space. And then step 4 is you're going to rehome items. So there's always going to be stuff in spaces in our home, especially cluttered spaces in our home, that just doesn't belong. And so this is a good time for you to go through and find homes for these items. Now, if you have trouble finding a home for these items, you know what to do. It's probably time to get rid of it. Decide where it's gonna go, where it's gonna live, and rehome that item. And then my 5th and final step is to revisit the space. I did declutter my bathroom not that long ago. It was about 6 months ago. I try to do it once a year. And then with the new year, I wanted to do this declutter series. So I'm revisiting this space, and I can already tell you there was a couple spots, not the whole bathroom, but there was a couple spots that just weren't functioning for me. And so I got to revisit those, figure out how I needed to tweak them. And now I'm confident that this space is gonna be a lot easier for me to maintain and use on a daily basis. You're probably thinking, well, what do I need to get rid of and what do I need to keep? So the first thing you're gonna do is nice and easy, is you're gonna get rid of anything that's expired. On the back of beauty products, a lot of beauty products will have a little symbol. I'm gonna try to find one. So this is Dermalogica Daily Microfoliant. It's a skincare product. And on the back, you'll see this little jar here, and it has a number on it. This one says 24 months. So it's only good for 24 months. So you're gonna look at your beauty products, skincare products, things like that, and you're gonna see if they're expired. If they are, time to say goodbye. So go ahead and get rid of those first. Also get rid of anything that you're just not using. So maybe there was a time in your life where you enjoyed this makeup palette and now you're not using it and it's just taking up space. You know you're not gonna reuse it. So then it's time to just say goodbye and get rid of it. The next thing we're gonna get rid of is stuff that just doesn't belong in the space. Maybe it belongs in a different area of the house. And then the last thing you're gonna do is you're gonna ask yourself, does it spark joy? This is Marie Kondo method and I love it. Basically, you're gonna ask yourself, does this item make me happy? Do I need it? Is it just making me feel guilty because I'm not using it? Because if so, it's time to let go. It is prime real estate in our master bathroom, right? Nobody has enough space. Right? Master bathrooms, there's just not enough space usually. So if you're already having a space issue and then you're allowing that real estate to be taken up by items that you don't even like or want or need, time to forgive yourself for that impulsive purchase. Remember the feeling so that when you go out and buy things in the future, you're being intentional about what you bring into your home. Because remember, everything that comes into your house is inventory that you must manage. Think about that when you're shopping, because if I'm having to manage too much stuff, I know I get more stressed and it affects my focus. And so I am very intentional now when I'm shopping that I'm not buying something on a whim. I like it. I really plan out what I'm going shopping for and what I'm going to bring into my house. Less is more, and I love the feeling of less. It just makes me feel more relaxed. And so that's why I love this declutter series, and you guys are going to feel all the feels too as you go through the house. You purge these items. It's going to make it easier for you to get ready in the morning. It's going to make you more relaxed at night when you're getting ready for bed. So it's great. It's a great feeling. So go through, do it. It's so worth it. You're going to love it. Okay, now let's talk about the things that you're going to keep. Okay, obviously the things that you're going to keep are the things that you're going to use every every single day. So for me, I'm using skincare every single day. However, I don't need 3 open bottles of serum. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use one face serum until it's gone, and then I'll pull out the next one. That's gonna be my plan. The next thing that you're gonna keep is things that you just enjoy. They bring you joy, like my little nice butt sign over there. Absolutely no function, but it's cute and I like it, so it's gonna stay. Then the next thing that you're gonna keep is items that you need for the space to function. Now what that means for the bathroom is towels, toilet brush, toilet paper, things like that that I need for the space to function are obviously gonna stay as well. So keep those in mind when you're deciding what you wanna actually keep in the space. And just remember guys, clutter is the #1 reason of disorganization. It's hard to organize if you have an abundance of stuff. Also, make sure that the space is working with you and what you're using the space for. Friction and stress is usually caused by a disorganized, cluttered space. So when we go through and we organize, think about how you're gonna use the space and plan accordingly so that it can work with you throughout your day, eliminating stress and helping you have a better day. And give yourself some grace, guys. This usually doesn't happen in one shot. Usually it takes a little while as you're going through the declutter organizational process, especially if it's not something that you necessarily enjoy or that comes natural to you. Give yourself some grace. Know that it might take your time or two for you to tweak your system so that it works perfectly for you, but I promise it's worth it in the long run. You're gonna love it. Okay guys, so just like in all of my other organizing videos, this is a common theme here if you haven't picked up on that, but I always take everything out of the space and then I kind of clean it, purge it, organize it, whatever, and then I categorize it so that I can see what I've got. Because then if I can see that I have a lot of an item, I might need to find a different way to store it, or I might need to put it in a different spot, like in a spot in the bathroom that has more room, or maybe I need to dwindle down what I've got and put the excess into another space. So that's what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna take everything out of the bathroom. As you saw in my sinks, there's limited counter space. So to make it easier on myself and to make the filming a little better in quality for you guys, I'm gonna take everything, I'm gonna put it into a big clothes basket, and I'm gonna put it in the kitchen and we're gonna look at it and we're gonna see how bad I let it get and we're gonna figure it out together, okay? So let's do this.
What happened to us? What happened to all the love we always took for granted? Are we stranded? Is it too late? Is it too late to color feelings that have faded? Complicated. I'm waiting for an answer, waiting for a sparkle to come to ignite love. I need no...
Typical me, I'm making a huge mess before I clean. Over here, I'm putting things in categories. So I clean my beauty blenders, which if you guys, I'm gonna insert that video here. I just use antibacterial soap. I keep it in here and then I just rub them against the soap and rinse them really well. You see how they look brand new afterwards? It does a really good job. And I've just sorted things into categories. Here are extra hair things, extra makeup, extra moisturizers. I'm putting them in categories. This is stuff that doesn't belong. Here's gonna be the makeup pile in this area. And then this is what I've dwindled down my everyday hair stuff to. And I'm gonna use this white plastic bin instead. This is from the Dollar Tree. It'll be a little more aesthetically pleasing as well. And then this is gonna go, this is that tote that was underneath. I have purged any excess spa stuff. I had some expired self tanner that's gone. And this little gem here is from TJ Maxx, guys. This is like a neck warmer you put in the microwave, or you can put it in the freezer. It's awesome and it smells really good. So this is all ready to go. I went ahead and cleaned that tote, and this is the trash so far. All of this stuff here is trash that just need to get rid of. And then all of this stuff needs to be rehomed. So it was just excess of stuff was my problem, which is typically the issue when things are cluttered. It's really hard to organize it when you have it stuffed to the max. Okay, the master bath is done. I scrubbed the shower, and the stuff you're seeing here on the shelf is stuff I want to use up. So I did find a lot of like half gone things. So I wanted to set those right there so that we would know to use those up, dusted and clean. So it looks so nice in here. And I want to show you guys over here. So I was able to dwindle down this area a ton. So now I don't have duplicates of everything. It's just one product at a time I'm trying to get through. And then down here, I was able to declutter enough to put it all into one container. And again, there are not any duplicates in here, just one of each item I'm using. Makeup, same thing. Down here, I just scrubbed these and decluttered them. This is a spa basket that I used for like face masks and self-care, self-tanner. And then here's toilet paper and wipes and stuff like that. So it's just looking so nice, so much cleaner. And then over here, same thing. This is where I keep my beauty blenders. And this is where I store the soap that I use to clean them. It all goes in here, and then I can take it to the kitchen to clean them each week. And then I do wear a retainer. I had braces for a long time, so I soak my retainer in here. back here in this basket is all my extra makeup. So this is doubles of things that I have. I have some Latisse, I have extra, you know, MAC stuff. So all that stuff is in here. So I can, when I'm out running out of something, I can always check here first so that I'm not buying a bunch of stuff I don't need. Which is kind of my theme for 2020 is, you know, less stuff, especially stuff I don't need. And the back of the cabinet is a great place to store this stuff because you're really not accessing that a lot. Another thing that I added, I have these squares in the back of my closet, and this, we haven't done the closet declutter yet, but we will. But this square down here is the one I told you guys about that I had some hairspray spill. That's what this is. So I'm going to replace this whole basket, but in here, it's kind of like a store. So when we have extra hair products, extra toothbrushes, things like that, they all go in here. So before I shop, I'm going to use up what we have so I can get rid of some of this stuff before it goes bad and I'm not wasting money or wasting product. So I'm excited about that system. This is all my travel toiletries minus my neck pillow. Everything else in here, I got some slippers too, but everything else in here is like bathroom items. So I'm gonna go through and purge and organize this. I've got Twilight playing in the background. So let's do this. Okay, so I want to walk you through my system. This is hair products that aren't shampoo and conditioner, and this is all shampoo and conditioner, which seems kind of excessive, but it all depends on how long I'm staying somewhere. I have these bigger bottles if I'm staying like a week somewhere. I also have smaller ones, and it does depend if I'm gonna wear my hair curly or straight. And then I have these little minis that are great for like a weekend somewhere, and then also if I want to have one for Ryan or the kids. These are little samples back here. So all those are categorized together. In this little pouch, I have a bunch of little mini containers. These are great if you're taking supplements with you or jewelry. So those are gonna live in there. And then I have some extra Clorox wipes. I like to keep these for the planes. And I already have a pack in my travel bag, so this is just extras. Glasses holder, extra lotion, an empty glass sprayer in case I wanna fill it with something. And then I actually use this old shampoo bottle and I use it for body wash. And then this is just empty bags and Ziploc bags. So this is just gonna sit on top. And then here is my actual travel bag. This is from Victoria's Secret. I love it. It's really pretty black lace. It zips closed, but then when you get to your destination, it hangs. So that's really cool. And in here, I have stuff that I always take with me to travel. So I'm not gonna walk you guys through this. I'll do that in a later video, but I like to keep this full and ready to go. I always go through it really quick before we go on a trip to see if anything needs refilled, but I like to keep this all in here. So I know pretty much everything I need. One little travel hack is stuff you normally forget, like a razor or have a retainer I wear at night. I keep an extra one of those in here because those were always the two things I would forget when I was packing. There's that. And then this little guy is from the Dollar Tree. This is actually from their craft section, but I use it to organize jewelry. So I'm going to put that with my jewelry stuff. And then all of this stuff either needs to go to a different home or it's travel stuff that's almost gone. So I don't want to take this on a trip because I don't think it'll be enough for the trip. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and put it with my regular stuff and use it up real quick. I did go ahead and put my travel pillow back and my slippers. And I love this because it all fits in this nice little drawer. This goes under my closet. Everything is in one place. Plus it keeps me from getting extra stuff because I can only, basically I've given myself the restrictions of it has to fit into this drawer. If it doesn't, I have to use what I have first. Keeps me from buying a lot of extra. And this bag is an old kind of cheap tote bag. It's actually got a broken zipper. And what I like to use this for is you can still use it as a travel bag, but mostly what it holds for us is all of our travel stuff. So packing cubes, makeup, empty makeup bags. I'm just gonna go through, purge what I don't need, shoe bags, and just kind of organize it and get rid of some stuff. If you like videos like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button because we're still decluttering. I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Zay, do you want to be interviewed on my channel? Do you love it when I organize stuff? Be honest.
Yeah.
Does it feel good when it's all clean? You can find stuff? He's very enthusiastic as usual about it.